What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of YouNoob on BlackTideTV, Guides for the Aspiring YouTube Gamer. I was originally going to start this series with an episode explaining how the topics will work, what the videos will be about, but I decided against that and I decided to go with a topic right off the top. We'll come back to an introduction in the next video down the line. I decided that I wanted to talk about this today because I'm starting to get it again. I'm starting to feel this again, and I want to kind of convince myself as well as convince others that it's not a good feeling to have, and it's something that you need to push past in order to be successful on YouTube. So we're talking about YouTube fatigue today, and that is something where you get kind of tired and you get kind of bogged down by all of the success of others and your constant unsuccess or insuccess. I don't know what the opposite of success is. Not really failure, but it's not failure, but it's not success. You know what I mean? It's like you're just not doing anything. You're not doing worse. You're not doing better. You're just staying the same. And that is a huge constant problem for a lot of small YouTubers. This is why you see tons and tons of small YouTubers just quit their channels. There's millions of channels on YouTube that have like 100 subscribers that haven't been uploaded to in months, and they just haven't gone anywhere because people get YouTube fatigue and they stop making videos. This happens to the best of us. It happens to really large YouTubers, like YouTubers with millions of subscribers. They just get tired of doing the same thing every day, and they get bogged down and they stop uploading videos as constantly, and that's when they start to drop subscribers. That's when they start to drop their wages, and they actually have to stop making YouTube videos because they can't support themselves with it. It happens to small YouTubers a lot more than that, because small YouTubers see the success of others and they freak out and they say, well, I should be that successful as well. Why am I not that successful? Why am I even doing this? And they completely stop making content for their channels, and it really just bites them in the ass in the long run. So I'd like to tell you guys a little bit about my current experience with this. Like right now, I'm starting to get an inkling of a feeling of this, and I want to tell you why that is, what's going on, and then I want to talk to you guys about the YouTube fatigue that you may be feeling in your own small YouTube channels, and how to push past that, and how to continue uploading videos, because it will pass. It's not something that's completely serious. Like for some people, yes, for some people you'll get that YouTube fatigue and you'll just be like, you know what, that's it, this isn't what I'm cut out for. I'm no longer going to make YouTube videos. But 99% of us, we love making YouTube videos. YouTubers, especially YouTube gamers, because it's just something that we do. We play video games and we enjoy it, and we want to share our experiences with the world, or we want to share what we know about those video games with the world. So it's very easy to be a YouTube gamer and to enjoy it. So when you actually have that fatigue, it's not going to be consistent all the time. You're not going to get that fatigue and say, you know what, I hate YouTube now, I'm never going to do YouTube again. That doesn't generally happen for YouTube gamers. For other YouTubers, for weird kind of strange topic YouTubers, and I don't really know exactly what to differentiate, like which actual YouTuber I want to point out that is like that, but for some other YouTubers, they will get the fatigue and they will not recover from it, and they will just stop making videos. Whereas gaming YouTubers, you're always going to play video games anyways. Like if you're at a point in your life where you're making YouTube videos about video games, you're one of those people that will never ever stop playing video games, and there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, I'm one of those people. It's good that you never want to stop playing video games, and if you never want to stop playing video games, you're never gonna want to stop making YouTube videos about video games. You're just gonna have a short amount of time of fatigue. So you're just gonna get tired of it for a little bit, and you're gonna say, I don't even know why I'm doing this. This isn't going anywhere. You're gonna feel like that. It's not exactly depression, but it's like negativity towards yourself, and you're gonna feel like worthless of your videos and all that stuff, and you're gonna be like, you know what, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should just stop and go back to just playing video games on my own. But that will pass. Give it like a couple days, even a couple days without uploading. You'll definitely begin to feel the pain, because you'll go back to your YouTube channel and you'll be looking at it and you'll be like, I really wish my numbers were higher, and you'll go back to YouTube and you'll want to have continued putting videos out. So you're going to want to continue putting videos out even if you are feeling that fatigue, and you're going to want to push past it. You'll hit a video, or you'll hit a stride, or you'll hit a massive spike of subscribers or something like that during your fatigue, and it will revitalize your opinion of YouTube, and it will make you feel good about your content again. So again, let's start with what I'm feeling right now, why I decided to make this video today. I was kind of kicking around Social Blade the other day. I've never really experimented with Social Blade before. Social Blade, if you don't know, is kind of like a YouTube activity tracker, and it kind of just tells you where you are, like where you are in your YouTube career, and it kind of predicts what your future numbers are going to be like based on your current number and your current trend. It kind of talks to you all about, like it tells you all about like every single day how many subscribers you gain by the hour and how many views you gain by the hour, and it's a very in-depth kind of YouTube statistics system. It's even better than the analytics system on your own YouTube channel. So I was kicking around Social Blade the other day, and I was just like, I was experimenting with it because I've never been on it before. And I went to my own YouTube channel, and it really bogged me down. It really got me to a low place because, of course, it doesn't factor in for random spikes, and it doesn't factor in for a change in your trend. It only factors in for your current trend. So how you're growing at this exact moment. If you continue at that pace, you're going to take this long to get to this many, whatever, this many subs, this many views, etc., etc. Well, mine personally is 5 years before I even get to 10,000 subscribers, and that kind of really bugged the shit out of me because I'm like, well, it only took me like a year to get to 1,000. I'm like, why is it good? If I continue on this trend, it's gonna take me 10 years to get to 10,000. That's ridiculous because I'm on an upwards trend right now. I'm not growing at the same rate that I did on day one when I gained like 1 subscriber a day. I'm now growing at a completely different rate, and I'm actually exponentially growing. Every day I grow a little bit more. Well, that's not exactly true. Some days I lose subscribers, some days I don't grow at all. But for the most part, I am gaining. When I do gain subscribers, I gain a lot more now than I did before. At the beginning, I would gain like 1 subscriber at a time. Now, some days I'll gain 6 to 10 subscribers. Some days I'll gain 40 subscribers out of nowhere. So there's no factor for that on Social Blade. They don't factor in the outliers. They don't factor in the random spikes that you may or may not have. And that is the big thing about YouTube fatigue, that you cannot give up on your YouTube channel because you never know when you're going to hit your stride. You never know when you're going to hit a massive spike in followers or subscribers or video views. You never know when a video might take off. There's no algorithm that can predict what the best video is going to be for you, what the best plan of action is for you. There's no recipe for success on YouTube. It's an experiment. You never know what's going to happen. For example, let me tell you a story of a YouTuber I came across the other day. He had 7,000 subscribers about 2 days ago when I came across him. One of his videos popped up on my recommended list, and then another video popped up on my recommended list a couple days later. Well, actually, just this morning. This morning, I went on to my YouTube page. It came up on my recommended list, and his subscriber count had changed. And I was like, hold on, is that what that said like last night or the day before? I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Like, so I clicked on it, right? I clicked on his channel, and he had gone up 3,000 subscribers overnight. And I'm thinking, well, he only had 7,000 last night. What is the trend here? So I went back and I was looking at his Social Blade. I was looking at his YouTube channel itself, and in one day he went up from 1,500 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers. And I'm thinking, well, how does that I'm looking at his content, and honestly, to be perfectly fair, I'm keeping this guy anonymous just because I'm about to bash him a little bit, but his videos are not good. I have to say, his videos, their development is not that great. The camera angle is terrible. It's pointing up at like the top of his head. He's doing like face cam videos, and he's just like sitting in front of the screen talking. He's got very poor audio quality. Like, I don't want to say that he's a bad YouTuber, but he makes bad videos. He's only made like 80 videos on his YouTube channel, and for the most part, most of his videos are exploiting his old career at GameStop. This is why I clicked on his video, because he actually had a very largely recommended video for GameStop talking about like the ins and outs of GameStop or whatever. And what he's done, because he had a career at GameStop, is he's now exploiting his career on GameStop, talking about all of the good things about working there, the bad things about working there, how to get hired there, and all this other kind of stuff. So he's got like 15 videos all about GameStop that have about 200,000 views on each of them, because nobody else has the balls to cover it, because what I would assume they would probably have to sign NDAs. Maybe he was like the first guy to do this, to start talking about this bullshit, and maybe GameStop started making people sign NDAs, because I'm surprised that he's actually allowed to talk about that in fair use and actually bash the hell out of GameStop the way he does. So he's exploiting his career in GameStop, which is totally okay. That's what you do on YouTube to get ahead. You exploit things, you talk about things that people don't like, and you do things that people aren't okay with. That's just what you do on YouTube. So I'm okay with his content. It's just that his videos themselves are really, really bad. They're poor quality. It's very clear that he's a brand new YouTuber, and yet somehow he's gaining over 7,000 subscribers, like more like 8,000, 9,000 subscribers in a single day. It's strange because all these other videos that he had, all the recommended videos, all the GameStop videos, they've already had 200,000 views. They've had 200,000 views for quite some time. He just randomly jumped up 9,000 subscribers overnight. And like I said, his videos straight up are not good. So you got to be aware of people that can grow like that. And when you see people that grow like that, you cannot get discouraged. Like, I was discouraged when I first saw this growth, because I'm like, well, I mean, I'm at 1,500 subscribers. When am I going to hit my spike and grow to 10,000 overnight? Because my videos are 1,000 times better than his. My videos are way more in-depth. My videos are planned ahead. I do a lot more videos. He's only got 81 videos on his channel. He's been on YouTube for months and months. So it's like, to see someone that can just join the channel and instantly just do amazing, hit their stride right away, it can be very discouraging, and it can onset that YouTube fatigue, and it can make you go like, well, what am I doing here? If there's people out there that can do that can just grow like that out of nowhere, well, people grow at different rates on YouTube, and you have to be prepared for that your channel might take a long time to take off. And a lot of people kind of revert to shoutouts, and we are going to talk about shoutouts in a future video. I've talked about them before, but we're going to talk about them in a future YouNoob video. People resort to shoutouts, and they resort to others to try and carry them along and try and improve their standing on YouTube quicker. It doesn't work that way. You got to just stick it out. You got to take your time. You will grow eventually. Just push past that YouTube fatigue. You're going to feel that YouTube fatigue. You're going to feel worthless sometimes. You're going to feel like all these other great videos are out there, and I'm just trying to do the same thing, and mine isn't getting noticed above these other people. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're gonna get scooped. Other channels are gonna take your ideas. Other bigger YouTubers are going to steal from you, and they're going to make your stuff look like the stuff that was stolen. They're going to make your stuff look like a ripoff, and they're going to make you look cheap, because there's huge YouTubers out there that have lots of money and that have production teams, and they can all work together and make the most beautiful videos ever. Yours aren't going to be the most beautiful videos at the beginning. And sometimes that means that the bigger YouTubers will get the people watching their stuff, and you will not. But eventually people will watch your stuff. As long as you consistently upload, even through the YouTube fatigue, you will hit your stride eventually. So just keep up with your YouTube. If you feel that fatigue coming on, just push past it, please. It's the best thing in your interest. Just don't worry about feeling that fatigue. Just push through it. Even if you're sick of making YouTube videos, even if you're like, for one day, you're like, I did really don't want to make a video today. Too bad. Make a video anyways, or you'll never get anywhere on this site. Every single day, make a video. Unless you're completely like sick and you can't even talk, then that's a whole different story. But this, if you're feeling the fatigue, if you're just like, I don't really want to make a video today, make a video and thank me later. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of YouNoob on BlackTideTV. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. The next video in this series will actually be the official introduction, as that was what this video was supposed to be. I just really wanted to get this topic out there because I am currently kind of suffering that from going through those social blade statistics and stuff. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's 2 months away. Can we hit it? I don't know. We're at 1606 or something like that right now. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Tell your mom to subscribe. Tell your grandma to subscribe. Make a YouTube account for your dog and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.